big bills. Bitch, I need $1, not a dime. Sorry, honey, time is money, pay me for my time. I can't dilly round town with you, and you know that. Yeah, I got bits already, bitch, I need more stacks.
Tryna hit my coat on a coat.
Alright, so my name is Chosen. I am one half of Othxr, otherwise Othxr World. I'm here with
Jay, the other half of Othxr.
I'm Rome, creative Lanor, you know.
and we
we
partnered up for a collab.
yeah.
Alright, so what was the inspo behind the collab? Like, what brought you guys together?
I think what really brought us together was Rome was working on his phase 1 release, and I reached out to him because I seen like he was doing some stuff and posting it on IG. I was like, damn, that shit was pretty sick. And then I just asked him if he needed help because at the time I'm working for a company that, you know, does certain things with clothing and
Things I needed at the time,
hell
so
yeah,
it just all kind of worked out.
Yep. And then we kept linking up, started talking, and decided to do a collab together.
Yeah.
So what's the inspiration behind Othxr World? Like, how did that part come about? Like,
Othxr World, I mean, at the time I was doing music with a homeboy of mine, and his name's Kevin. And he helped me, you know, start defining myself. And then just one day I had this dream and then came up with this idea to make a little collective with my brother called Othxr World. I don't know, the name just really rang to me. And then from then on, that was about, what, 2016?
Yeah.
2016.
Around that time, yeah. I think I was in school.
I gave him the name, he gave me the image, and then we just agreed on it from there, and then we've developed into where we at now.
alright, dope. What about Lenore? What was the inspo behind that?
At the age of 16, I like, well, even before 16, I was like drawing shoes in school, like middle school, high school. And I'll say at the age of 16, 17, I wanted to start a brand, but I didn't pursue it at that time. A little bit after my brother passed in 2011, I had started like wanting to do it, but the most I would do was like just get dressed every day and just put like different outfits together. And I was working at Severcom. Somebody go.
Servacom,
Yeah.
Rockford staple.
Man, oh God. But yeah, I used to just get dressed every day there, and people used to ask me all the time, like, yo, you got a clothing line or you model, you know, so that was like just me just kind of reaching back at that 16-year-old me, just like, damn, like, I remember wanting to do this stuff, so I kind of just, in 2015, I like started a brand, named it after my brother. The inspiration was him, you know, he would pursue what he would want to do, you know, so for me it was like he was always with me still, and the name came from his middle name, which was Lenoris, and I just broke it down to Lenore.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's really deep.
I didn't even know all of that. So.
Yeah. I had a dream, like when he passed away a couple days later, I had a dream that like everywhere I was in his dream, like he just followed me. Like he never spoke or anything. He just was everywhere. I was at an airport, he was there. I was at a hotel, he was there, and he would just sit there.
Like that guardian.
And that to me, that's what like I had to, you know, bring that out, because like I just felt like energy doesn't die. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like we kind of working on it together.
Yeah.
So
That's more like, would you consider it skater wear? Like
streetwear?
Streetwear, yeah.
I guess you could call it that. I mean,
my brand is kind of a mix between streetwear and like actual like fashion, like high end fashion.
So would you consider? I'm gonna ask that question again just
Go
because I interrupted with my phone.
You good?
Sorry. So would you consider it more like streetwear or like
Yeah, I think we're definitely more so catered
Yeah.
towards streetwear.
Okay.
Although we want to dive into a few things on the upper fashion end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd say,
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead, go ahead.
I'd say, you know, like my biggest inspiration behind clothing would be, you know, certain like skater brands, kind of like, you know, Supreme, Stussy, that like type of vibe is definitely what inspired us to, you know, make the certain clothes we make.
Show these waves off real quick. Yeah, I mean, my brand is like was more geared toward high end fashion, like, you know, sewing things from scratch, making a new piece out of nothing, and like you said, Supreme was one of my inspirations. Rude designs, and how he takes high end fashion and streetwear and kind of mixes it together. Like I thought that was something real cool to do, and like looking at brands like Supreme and always wearing that stuff when I was little, like made me want to like get into streetwear too. So I would say it's a mix for me, like heavily both.
Okay. And in Rockford, I would consider like a city of music and like art. How would you say that the community influences your work?
I mean, like, as far as if the community influenced our work,
Yeah.
or I'd say only like really like my friends and my family influenced most of the work, and you know, just some of the role models, like definitely Virgil was a big inspiration. I guess you could even throw Fred in there as a big inspiration. And just, I don't know, what Rockford has made me is an inspiration.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
Elaborate. I mean, this is where I'm really raised at, so of course this is gonna have some of the. Of course, this is gonna have an effect on, you know, what decisions I'm making and whatnot. Like what I think I should do or what I think would be cool for Rockford. But as far as like just if any like part of, you know, the art or music scene had a big influence on what Other World is, I wouldn't say there wasn't too much of a inspiration there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really didn't even get into like the art scene or even the music scene, honestly, until I started getting into like trying to do Lanor. So
Okay.
most of like the stuff going on, I know about it at like in like 2015. So I wasn't really into it like that. But I mean, it is cool to see that a lot of people, like when you actually open your eyes to it, the people that's actually out here doing something, it's cool to see that a city like Rockford like has so many artists and talented artists as well. Like
I definitely didn't pick up on, you know, that scene
Yeah.
until like I seen, you know, you guys at that, I forgot what the hell the event was called, but like it was like Almighty Scum was there.
oh, the
Jacob
sort of
Oldfield, y'all was there.
okay.
And then that really, like, I'd say that was a big inspiration. Then I'd have been like, damn, this shit is like, it's right here, like,
Yeah, I think
in the heart of the city, downtown.
for me, once I started like getting into Lanor, like I met up with Gabe Giz and Scraper Gang, and we started, you know, getting together and doing things, and then like RKFD was like my first actual like pop up going to, and that's where I knew like oh, we got a scene here for that, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of inspired me to like want to do more out here. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I first like even started, my focus was like trying to get to like Chicago or LA to like do
out of
something.
town.
It wasn't like Rockford at all until, you know, I actually opened my eyes to it.
Hell yeah.
I would, you know, I wouldn't want to start anywhere else but Rockford, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm from Chicago, but I was raised here, so it's cool to see that I got a lot of people who look up to me and, you know, want to like chase their dreams, and I do this for them to show them that you can do whatever the hell you want to do, you know?
Yeah,
definitely.
Don't try to lock yourself in, or, you know what I'm saying? Especially young black men, so
Oh, absolutely.
Fall for the trap.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shorty want a pill, but this is not the Matrix. I just need a meal, where's Regis at? They don't have to hear me cause they see the facts.